Ooh-wee! Big Mo, welcome to the Lawn Stars, guys and gals. Looks like it's gonna be a very nice day today, I think. But what I want to start off chatting with you about is every 2 week yards. Yeah, that's what I said, every 2 week yards. I know a lot of you call them bi-weekly yards, but out of respect for a tiny minuscule portion of our audience, out of respect for them, I don't want to use the term bi-weekly because, how do I put this? They're not the sharpest tools in the shed, okay? And they could get confused because by definition, bi-weekly can be every other week, or it could be twice a week. Yeah, which we've had yards before in the past where you mow twice a week. So yeah, that could confuse them, okay? And no, I'm not talking about you or you. You're close though. You're close. You're dang close. No, I'm talking about that one. Yeah. You know, the ones that do stupid stuff. So anyway, every 2 week yards, if you've been watching us for a while, you know that I am not opposed to every 2 week yards. I will just take the total and I will split it between 2 weeks, and then it's like you're having for every 2 of those, you have a every week yard, you know. So it's never bothered me, but I know it bothers some of you. I know some of you are dead set against it. So please, in the comments below, let us know. Are you pro every 2 week? Are you indifferent? Or are you don't like the every 2 week yards at all? Let me know. Be interested in hearing from you. But I have to say, there is one thing that I do not like about every 2 week yards, and that would be a customer that wants it done every 2 weeks, but they expect every week results. Yeah, and that rears its head every once in a while, especially when we get a lot of rain. You know, they'll call about 10 days out, and I don't do 10 days. I'm telling you right now, I either do it every week or every 2 weeks. I don't do the whole odd weird number of days in between mowing. And they'll call because their grasses got real high, you know. I'll say, well, you know, you just have to wait until it's been 2 weeks because you're on a 2 week schedule. You got to let them know what's what, because that's a bunch of baloney, you know. Because I'll just let them know, hey, if you want it done, if you want it to look nice all the time, you're going to have it done every week. You can't wait every 2 weeks. If you want to save money and have it done every 2 weeks, then you're going to have to put up with some high grass at points, you know. And that's just the way it is. Yeah. So yeah, that's the only thing that bothers me. What bothers you about it? You know, if you have a problem with every 2 week yards, what bothers you? Let me know. Anyway, guys, let's go load this stuff up and get out there and do some work and mow. I think I've got this yard that's going to be, this backyard that's going to be pretty dang tall, because it's been 2 weeks, and yeah, they're not happy, you know. And this stuff has grown like a freaking weed. You'll see it. Y'all know, y'all see. Anyway, let's go do that, and then we'll dish later. Me and you, we'll just talk some. Anyway, Let's do it. Let's mow this tall, nasty backyard. Let's do it.
Wake up in the morning to whistles and bells. The city's got its stories to tell. Voices lift easy, they come out like the ocean swells. Tonight I'm looking far past a bottle in my hand. Sometimes it's all the truth I can stand. I just follow the way the wind, it blows my plans. And I'm tied to your tracks, love. I wish that I am your last love. The dream comes to me like a memory, and I rise above once again. Find me and I'll turn to words how I should have fallen for a bluebird. At least you know each spring they always return. And I've learned to capture this mixture of shadows and glory, hang them up like pictures on the wall, and stay laughing through my tears after it all. And I'm tied to your tracks, love. I wish that I am your last love. The dream comes to me like a memory, and I rise above once again. To your tracks, love. I wish that I am your last love. The dream comes to me like a memory, and I rise above, and I rise above once again.
Woo! I'm glad that is over with, I can tell you that. What I want to talk to you guys about now is the stuff pertaining to the thumbnail and the title of this video. And that would be, you know, stunts that we've all pulled at work unintentionally. I would like you guys, if you have any stories, I would love to hear them in the comments, and I'm sure other commenters would like to see them. Maybe comment and tell us some stunt that you pulled at work. I'm talking about like stuff happening to, you know what I'm talking about. But I can tell you this, all you new people to mowing, you don't know how blessed you are to have floating decks, because some of the worst stunts that the Lawn Stars ever pulled on themselves was back in the day when a floating deck wasn't a thing yet, or it was a brand new thing. So we had many times we mowed with mowers that didn't have a floating deck. And if you never had the pleasure, the great pleasure of mowing without a floating deck, you don't know what you missed. Because a non-floating deck would foobar you in a heartbeat, because you didn't have to hit something big. You know, you didn't have to hit some big stump or something like that. It could be like a root sticking up like that high, and that sucker would throw you. There's times, and this is you know, just some of the stunts that we pulled, I freaking hit a stump and came up over the handlebars, or the yeah, the little things you're holding, the handlebars, I guess that's what they'd be called, and hit my chin on the freaking motor. You know, I mean, you'd almost just go flying off of the thing, because you'd be going along fast and it would just stop on a dime, man. And you keep going. I've seen King Brando hit something, a hole or something, that stopped it, and it literally pulled him out of his pants and his shoes and everything. I mean, just, it was insane. And you get to where I would get to where I could brace myself, you know, where I wouldn't go flying, but it would freaking kill your arms, man. And we still have scars. I don't know if you can see them on there. We still have scars to this day on our thumbs. That's how you could tell somebody that used to ride mowers without a floating deck, is that their thumbs will be scarred on the top of their thumbs, because your thumbs would ram into the little flip things where you held it in neutral or whatever. Yeah, it was bad. So just thank God that if you've never had the pleasure of having to ride a mower without a floating deck, that you didn't have to. Because yeah, you would flat out just mess yourself up. That is no joke. Well guys, like I said, please share some of your stories. I'm sure there's some crazy ones. But that was a lot. I mean, we would do that quite consistently. Go flying over the handlebars and all kinds of crap. But anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around for the end of this video, and we appreciate every one of you. Thank you for watching. You know, it helps the channel. Anything you can do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. You know, any of that really helps us out. It helps the channel if you like the channel, you know. So guys, please take care of yourselves, eat your Wheaties, take your vitamins, drink your water, drink your Gatorade, all that good jazz, and be careful out there. Don't pull any stunts, okay? Don't do your own. If you have to, get a stunt man, you know, one of your workers to do the stunts for you. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. See ya later. Boo.
Wake up in the morning to whistles and bells. The city's got its stories to tell.